key principle of Made to Measure is that we want the participants to design their own unique learning event and to take control of their learning and the whole experience of learning. So what we do is we begin the process with a very rigorous 360-degree feedback process where we get their colleagues to evaluate their leadership performance and their management capabilities. And from that, we identify 3 or 4 core learning goals. Each participant, in effect, has a different program of study, a different series of development modules that they attend over a 3 or 4 day period. So one way of thinking about that is that if you have 12 people on a Made to Measure program, it's not 12 people going through a single program, but it's like having 12 different programs all running in parallel. When people come on a development session, at some point we will challenge their current perceptions, their current working practices, attitudes, mindsets, ways of operating, so that the program is actually very high impact. And of course that happens on every session virtually. So if people are doing 12 or 15 sessions at the end of 3 or 4 days, they feel they've had an out-of-body experience. You know, people say, just this is mind-blowing. Within the structure of the program, we allow people to make choices about what they do with their time. So they've signed up to certain sessions, but they can choose to change sessions. They can even choose to walk out of a session. If a session's not giving them what they want, that's great. Try something else. We also have a learning resource centre, so people can have time out for personal reflection and study and access learning resources. We provide opportunities for one-to-one tutoring and counselling and coaching within the programme, as well as highly participative development modules. The other thing that's an important part of the design is that we have support and challenge groups. So the participants meet normally in groups of 4. During the lunch break, at the end of each day, they'll have an evening assignment, normally within their support and challenge groups. They'll also do learning review exercises. And those groups bond during the program. And what we do is we use those groups, the support and challenge groups, as a vehicle for transferring learning beyond the program. The benefits to the organizations of having Made to Measure is that the program is designed around their corporate values and their competency frameworks and their performance standards. So it meets all of the organizational outcomes and requirements. At the same time, it allows the individual participants to tailor the material so that it aligns with their own unique development requirements. So it's a double win. The company gets what it's looking for in terms of consistency of messages and ensuring that the development is operating within a very clearly defined corporate framework, but the individuals get what they want in terms of having something that really meets their individual aspirations.